As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. And the Longhorns will kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Jacksonville State's return team will have that offense backed up. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And, Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And they got him for the sack.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Longhorns offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody
going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it on the right, and he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Longhorns! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week's starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer.
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he's coming out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pulls it in. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
On the run, it's Savage. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Feels the punt and looking for daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to...
Fires the pass, intercepted. Delivers the contact. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you fight and come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the returner is stopped. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guy.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On 2nd down, he'll fire.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's loose at the 15. Off he goes. The 40. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touch. He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're trying to get to it. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Heck. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Lets it fly. Man, it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Owens. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
I tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And if the... Oh, it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. And they pull it off. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Longhorns are on the move. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texans! He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for block. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Bellamy. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Complete in the middle. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, look out. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So guys, comes out throwing on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Keeps the legs moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. To throw, it's Owens. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Finds his man down the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, look out, there he goes! Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's Owens. Lofts one deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he wants it all. Brings it in down the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Coming after it. He's got his man, makes the grab. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is ready to give them a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular... Touchdown, Jacksonville State! What a grab and go for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Texas offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
He's looking to throw it. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touch! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Texas. He'll bring it out. It's Lang. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Gets it past the marker. And they'll finally bring him down after he... Huge play. He's not going to win any gold medals in the 100 or anything like that, but he's fast enough to hurt you.
Yeah, that's the whole key. He's got just enough to force to stay honest. You have to account for this guy's ability to tuck the football and run.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First down here for the offense. Getting some heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw.
Opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll... He's got it inside the 15. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Owens. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And the Longhorns will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. 3rd down coming.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the left. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
They'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you up.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the tackle really strong. Disciplined job. And now we have 1 period to play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Jacksonville State has it back and the Gamecocks will go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Plummer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Going up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big hiccup and a 1st down for this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Texas.
The Gamecocks are on the move. They'll throw it on 1st down. That left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for it. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Looking to throw on second down. He makes the connection. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Going over the top. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. ULM is currently ahead of this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over South Alabama. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Second down coming up. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's got it. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, all kinds of running room. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete on the right side. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the score! And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble. I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls on the field.
3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Splits the uprights. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Back to pass. It's Owens. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on first down from the 30. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. He's going to fire to the left. He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Heck. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Got a lot of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the returner will be brought down. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy with.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. We know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
The field goal team. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finally getting it.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top covering 79 yards. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a butt.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Touch pass on the run. Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today with...
And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Burden. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to go up top on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that
fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have.